how your troop's done with the Open Week so far?
We're doing well. Really proud of the practice we had today. We got out there, got at you, had a really good energy about ourselves, and I think the guys are ready. I mean, I wish we played this weekend, get that taste out of our mouth, and I think our guys are ready to go.
4 Razorbacks in the top 20 in receiving yards per game, including 3 of your wide receivers. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, there's 3 of us in the top 20?
In receiving yards per game.
Man, that's the first I've heard of it. That's awesome. I mean, we got a long way to go in my group. We're young, but we got a chance to be pretty special if we just keep working every day. We just can't be satisfied where we are. We got to get 1% better every day we go out there on the practice field, and especially with a young group, and it's all about just getting better every single day, every meeting. But I'm really proud of it. That's the first I've heard of that.
How good can Traylon Burks be?
He can be pretty special. Obviously he's gifted. I mean, he's a big kid, and he's big enough to play in this league already, just from the weight standpoint and his height. If I could just get him to quit bullying and trying to bully people, he tries to run everybody over, which is something different than what you usually have in a room. But the best thing about the kid is he works hard every single day. He brings it every single day and raises the level of the competition in the room. And I'm really proud of him. And he's got a chance to be good. He's just got to continue to get better every day.
You feel Burks and Devine both are pretty well full go now.
Burks and which one?
Devine Warren.
Oh, Davion, yeah.
Or Davion, I'm sorry.
He just kind of snatches the ball out of the air, doesn't wait on it, just really attacks it. But he also does that on punts. He catches the ball like that. Have you ever seen anybody do that?
No, I actually never have. And when he started returning punts in fall camp, I was back there, trying to coach my tail off, trying to get him fixed. And Coach Morris finally looked at me one day and said, "Hey, Stepp, just leave him alone." And I said, "Hey, whatever I got to do to catch it." I mean, there were guys on the sideline at AT&T Stadium, NFL guys that were like, "Man, I've never seen a human being catch it like that." I said, "I hadn't either, but it works." So.
Do you think he just sees things differently than everybody else?
Well, he wears 5X gloves, so which I think we had to order some for him. So I mean, he's got huge hands, and like you said, he goes and attacks the ball. And he does the same thing on punts. So as long as he keeps catching them, man, he can catch them wherever he wants to. As long as he keeps catching them.
What about Knox? How's he been with the hip?
He's doing good. He's positive. He's so smart. I mean, he pays attention in meetings. He's very attentive during practice, and he prepares mentally. So looking forward to getting him back next week.
I think Coach said TQ. One of the things that was going to hold him back a little bit was the offense, the high school that he came from. Is there a different style of offense or something?
I wouldn't necessarily say different style of offense. It's just some programs are run a certain way and some aren't. I mean, it's just where Trey Knox came from, and obviously with Coach Embry down in Warren, it's just a lot of the same stuff. So I think that's one of the reasons why those two have caught on so fast. But TQ, man, that kid is electric, and he can do some things physically that nobody else in that room can do. It's our job to find the best ways to put him on the field and where he can be successful.
Like physically, you mean speed?
Oh yeah, speed, quickness. I mean, jumping ability. I mean, that kid, man, he can do some special things.
Justin, how are you hanging in there? I'm not sure I've seen a season where receivers have been banged up quite like your group has.
Yeah, it's just next man up. I mean, it's great for a lot of these young guys. I mean, everybody's getting in there and getting a lot of reps, and it's been a challenging season as far as injuries go. But really looking forward to getting some guys back healthy. And I mean, it's been, like I said, it's been really good for a lot of our young guys.
Yeah, I think Chad said he expected Knox and Woods back, but maybe Jordan Jones back for Kentucky as well.
Yeah, Jordan's been great. He's been running around out there, and man, really looking forward to getting him back. He's been unbelievably positive. He's worked his tail off to get back in shape, and hopefully we get him back soon.
Quillen Jackson and Tyson Moore surprised you at all with their contributions?
Yeah, I mean, I first off, I can't say enough about Tyson Morris. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Tyson Morris played a position. He may have gotten 5 or 6 plays at that position Thursday, and maybe 2 or 3 plays at that position Friday, and then caught 2 huge third downs in that position that he never plays. But it just goes to show you his preparation and his attention to detail, and just being able to get in there and play that spot. Really proud of him. And then again, like you said, with Quillen got in there and played 30 plays and did a lot of really good things for us. Caught a big ball, had a big play, and just played extremely hard. And really proud of both of those guys.
Big picture offensively, what do y'all need to get done this week? What do y'all want to improve on?
Just the attention to details, the small things. Just the base offense. We had a couple mistakes at my position last week, and just going back and fixing those things, and then obviously building on what we feel like we can do moving forward, and as far as the game plan for Kentucky especially. But just paying attention to the to the details, fixing the small things, and just really going back and fixing what we screwed up Saturday.
You mentioned there's been a couple like false starts at your spot and lined up incorrectly. Are those just kind of credit to being young?
Well, I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, the one Traylon went downfield on, he wasn't even supposed to go downfield. I mean, that's the formation. I mean, he isn't eligible. He just happened to slip a guy and he just playing ball, and he was actually ineligible, so it's not his fault. We line him up like that. But it just goes back, man. It's not just a youth thing. I mean, you know, we just the last drive, and it's a freshman, man. He wants to make the best play of the game. He wants to win the game, and just got to pay attention to the details. And he ain't the only one, you know. I mean, we got to clean that stuff up, and that's on me as his coach. You know, the good thing about it is, man, all those mistakes, every mistake we've made in a game is correctable. It's not like kids are just going out there and blowing it on purpose, man. It's because they care. They're pleasers. There's no bigger pleaser in this program than Traylon Burks. And,
it seemed like the team didn't miss a beat on Saturday when Ben Hicks went in there for Starkville. What was the message to them?
Just kind of like it is a receiver, man. Next man up. I mean, our kids are confident. My receivers, man, whoever's throwing in the ball, as long as they're getting on the ball, man, they don't care who's in there. And they did a great job of stepping up and making some plays for Ben. And Ben did a great job of stepping up and coming in there and doing his job, man. That's what we preach. And receiver, quarterback, it doesn't matter what position it is, man. If somebody goes down, it's the next man up. And it shows Ben's preparation. You know, he doesn't stand back there and practice and pout and sulk, man. He prepares. And so obviously it showed up on Saturday.
What's been the most impressed thing with you, with Traylon and Trey, and just not letting anything really be too big for the stage, anything?
Yeah, they're for their age, they're incredibly mature. I mean, you look at a kid like Trey Knox, he didn't turn 18. I mean, he was 17 when he got here in January. He didn't turn 18 until August. But I mean, it's a credit to, you know, the programs they came from in high school, and it's just their maturity. You know, obviously there's things they can get better at, but they've done a great job of doing a good job of preparing every single day. They study and they watch a lot of film. And I think that shows up in their game and how they play on Saturdays.
Not to really compare the two, but how do they complement each other when they're both on the field?
This is a very, very good question. It helps when you got two guys of that size. You know, we were at SMU. Cortland Sutton was as big as Trey Knox is, and we were probably a little bit bigger, but we didn't have another guy that size on the other side. It helps. And, you know, they can't, as far as safety rotation, it helps keep guys basic, and they can't really cloud aside because you got two weapons on the other side as well. So, you know, Traylon, he's just one of the more physical kids I've ever been around, especially at the receiver position. He's looking for contact. So we just got to get him to use better technique. But when both of them on the field, it's a definite matchup problem.
Has TJ been going exclusively in your room the last few weeks?
TJ Hammonds?
Yeah, Hammonds.
No, not necessarily exclusive. He's just kind of like TQ, man. He's a dynamic playmaker and brings some things as far as athletic ability and playmaking ability that's different. So just trying to find that's on us as coaches to find the best place to put him.
Just for clarification, the outside on Burks is when he was covered up. The outside receiver is supposed to step off.
No, we're both on the ball.
Both
so
of them?
they're supposed to be blocking.
Oh,
they're not
okay,
supposed to go
I got you.
downfield.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, my man Traylon went downfield. So, but that's on me, man. I got to do a better job of coaching him up. And man, I wish he was eligible. It'd have been a really good play.
Yeah.
With guys like, you know, Traylon, Mike Woods, I mean, you free him up, and you've got obviously Tyson Morris, a lot of guys having success because you've got more weapons on the field. Specifically Mike, how has he just really blossomed so far this year?
You know, you just said it. I mean, you know, it's man, when you got more than one guy to throw the ball to, it just helps tremendously. You know, Mike's my steady Eddie. You know, him and Deion Stewart, I said it back in the fall, man. He's the same guy every day. He's the same guy in every single meeting. He's never too high. He's never too low, and he just works. He raises the level of everybody else in that room, and you know, obviously it helps to have Trey and Traylon and Timo making plays, man. When you can't focus your attention on one guy, it helps a lot.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned